back to the channel. If you're new, I'm all about breaking news. Matter of fact, it's going to be over in a second, so we got to be quick. Here we go. I've been rushing to get down here because this is the first time we've seen the sun all day long. It's been a beautiful Maui winter Christmas-ish storm. This is about as cozy as we'll get all year long, trust me. And the sun is just getting ready to duck behind the island of Lanai. You're looking at the whaler, just a little bit to the left there, that's the whaler. I'm cruising down here in front of Maui, El Dorado, and I've been cooped up in a house all day long. In my office, I work from home, here in Kaanapali, and I thought to myself, you know what, Eric? Before you go completely stir crazy, you gotta get outside because the sun just broke open. It's been raining sheets, it's been raining sideways, it's been just storm surgy, crazy, weird stuff. And I gotta get out. I gotta get out of the house. It's weird. It's like as I'm going down this hill, the sun is not setting as, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's rising as I'm going down this hill. It's kind of cool. I'm extending the Maui fix for you guys by going geographically down this hill right now. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I think the sun's gonna win the race. What do you think? But if you're new to the channel, my name's Eric West. I'm a practicing realtor here on the beautiful island of Maui. Been here for 11 years. Punched out when I was 41 years old. Whoa, kid just bit the dust. And anyway, been here 11 years. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi, aloha.
Hi.
Hi, are you okay? Oh, good. This is too funny. The kid was running across the sidewalk and he looked at my one wheel and went, and then wiped out. I'm telling you, the one wheel is very attractive to all age groups. Anyway, back to the sunset, the most important thing. Anywho, I was telling you about my quick story here. Punched out, decided to pick up the 4 kids and the wife and move them to the most beautiful place on earth. Kind of the craziest thing I think I ever did. It's like we showed up on vacation and just never left. Man, that's getting to be beautiful, huh? And I've never looked back, never regretted it, never got island fever. And I'm still convinced, just as convinced today as I was then, that this is a pretty cool place to live, man. Pretty cool place to coexist with your fellow humans that are also lucky enough to be here. And we're gonna head down to the ocean. We're gonna do a little Maui fix. I was even thinking, what do you think? Should we go up to the Aloha box? Haven't been to the Aloha box lately. Don't know what's going on with that thing. It's like the redheaded stepchild in the basement. You leave it in there for too long, you don't know what you're gonna find when you get there. So, but anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful little thing. I think that happens, and people fill out the little notebook and they leave money and gifts and exchanges. But I thought maybe kind of cool to go up there. As you can tell, I've had way too much time on my hands today thinking about what to do. I know, I should wear it this way, right? Look a little more mature. That's the whole idea about coming to Maui, guys, is you try to go back in time. Physically, mentally, emotionally, back in time. Emotionally, that's right. I act like a 12-year-old sometimes. But seriously, you're trying to recapture that youth. You're gonna retire maybe, or you're just gonna kick out of society like I did and say like, no more, I'm done. I'm done adulting on the mainland. Come here and you get to revive. So imagine how good you feel after being here for a week on vacation. Now imagine that over a course of a decade. It just gets better, you get younger. I look younger now than I did, okay. Maybe not, Eric, you're pushing it now. I'm trying. All right, continue, enough of me, more about where we're at here. So we're coming up on the beautiful Sheraton Black Rock, aloha. And yeah, that's where it all began. Love watching those old Kaanapali advertisements from the 60s when they were pumping this thing on an ad reel. So cool. There's nothing down here except this hotel. And it's just cool to watch, to think back in those days. They were advertising to, you know, these starch-shirted businessmen and their wives and their coiffed hair to come over here and break away from the doldrums of daily American life and come fly to some exotic island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and just escape into absolute nirvana. That's what they sold, man. And guess what? It is true today, just as it was then. Just a few more people. And the prices went way up, by the way. We won't talk about that. We want to keep things positive. Unless you own real estate here, then you're stoking. You're like, yes, my house is worth $750. Now it's worth 1.8. So we got quite a bit of standing water. Got to be a little bit careful with the one wheel. It is an electronical device, although it can go through some water, I believe. Okay, here we go. Gonna get to this ocean right now and check it out. So this is actually a pretty cool place to come and hike around if you come here on vacation. Kind of head back out on this little point right here. This is where you enter the water to go for a scuba dive sometimes, if you're going to scuba dive Black Rock. But let's check it out real quick. All right, look at that. We have a would-be. Hey man, we got breaking waves. Supposedly there's 20 to 30 foot faces coming. Look, we got a surfer going in right there. That's the first time I've ever seen that. What? Right? There's never waves right here. That tells you something wicked this way comes, boy. Let me tell you what. If it's starting to break right here, I've never seen a wave break here. Look at this. Wow, that's nuts. That means it's got to be huge over at Kaanapali right now. Look at that. That is too cool. All right, guys, I'm going to have to cut this live short. It's time to go in the water. Storm surge. How cool is that? All right, we got some Karen Hall happening up here. Stay focused, Eric. I will go down the surfing rabbit hole. I'll never come back. Trust me. There's the Royal Lahaina. You know all the normal digs, man. This is my backyard. Right there, we got the beautiful Maui Eldorado. Beautiful Maui Eldorado cabana. You can see choked sand. You can see the pylons a few weeks ago. Now we got sand. Hang on. I digress. Oh, I thought he was going to catch that. But, and then we got the West Maui's popping back here. Look at the sunset just getting ready to blow up with some color, some beauty. We have the majestical gorillas in the mist clouds right over the West Maui's. And I'm telling you, this is a much needed break. Trust me, all these tourists have been stuck in their hotel room all day long going, what the heck? We just paid, what, 10K? For what? So this is as bad as the weather gets, guys. Just so you know, this is the apex of our suffering in wintertime. All right, I feel like we got to keep rolling. Let's keep rolling, shall we? I think we should go to South Kaanapali through the Kaanapali Sheraton on the one wheel. I can outrun those security guards. Trust me, I'm not worried about it. I can do it. We'll see what the waves are looking like over there. And yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I'm the crazy guy, right? On that little bugger right there, that's my land surf. I try to train up, you know, some of you guys are thinking about retiring here, just giving you some ideas on how to pass your time. We got the wing foil going. We got the SUP, the stand-up paddleboard. I was just out at S Turns a couple nights ago. It was epic. Can't even tell you how much fun it is to relive your youth, to reignite the body, soul, and mind, to drop that cholesterol, get your blood work done, start eating some grass-fed meat and some, you know, organic vegetables, clean up the diet, drop the blood pressure, drop the cholesterol, drop the pounds. Outside lifestyle, you never have an excuse not to go for a walk or go for a run or go for a swim or go for a surf or go for a lift or go for an anything. All those excuses are gone. Maybe you don't have to work anymore, or maybe you're like me and you can't stop working. But either way, if I'm gonna work like a dog, I'd rather do it in paradise than some random metropolis on the mainland. This time of year, I remember I couldn't stand it. I would drive to work. Ready? Tell me in the comments if you know what I'm about to say. This time of year, right? I would drive to work in the dark, and I would drive home from work in the dark. I'm like, this is great, man. No, it's not great. It's BS. No sunlight, sitting in a enclosed, encapsulated office with recirculating air, and people are sick, and they're recirculating their sickness through the vents, and you can't leave. You're stuck. You're like, I'm gonna get it. I've been trapped in corporate America. Trust me, I know. I know. That's why I'm here. Make no mistake. High levels of motivation to figure out how to reverse. Excuse me, guys. Aloha. Thank you. I think they're definitely from Yugoslavia, possibly. Somewhere in the Eastern Bloc. Welcome to Maui. Oh, feels a little slick in here. All right, guys, we're going through this. By the way, if you're ever to do the beach walk from Kaanapali North, Honopi'ilani Park, you've seen the video, I'm sure. This is how you're going to connect through to Kaanapali South. Right here, right through the Sheraton. Man, I walk onto this property and I just think one thing. It is time to pool hop. No, I wouldn't do that. Although that hot tub would feel really good. I bet the hot tub's just going to be packed at every hotel tonight. Like 400 people. Because it's cold. I mean, I have a jacket on. Oh my gosh. The sunset's popping over here a little bit. I mean, you're going to see people with long sleeve shirts on here pretty soon. Okay. Maybe not. I'm pushing it. It's just me. Because if you live here for a while, your blood thins and you get cold. I get cold when I open up the refrigerator door. I'm like, man, is there a breeze in here? That's called getting spoiled. All right, guys, so I'm going to keep you focused on the important thing, which is, of course, the sunset. And we're just going to keep on trucking. We got the dive bar coming up here pretty soon. So this is a cool place to come hang out. Even if you're not staying here, come to the dive bar. I love the name. And you get to watch the diver jump off of Black Rock and have a cocktail. It's a serious camera you got there, man. Are you one vlogger? Oh, you do? Wow, is this Sony? Wow, I got the GH6. Does it smoke that? Oh, do you really? Oh, nice. Very cool. Fellow photography and videography enthusiast there. Just striking up random conversations during my live. And seriously, guys, this is definitely the most fun thing I'm going to do today. Because it's been nothing but work. You know, getting robbed is a lot of work. You got to call companies and police departments and file reports, and it just goes on and on. I bet I'm 32 hours into this debacle. But I will. Hey, thank you, sir. Aloha. All right. We continue through the Sheraton. We're going to be on. Oh, yeah, we got some waves. I can see some waves. Look at that, huh? All right, so now we're going through. Pretty soon we're going to be right next to the KBH, Kaanapali Beach Hotel, and the Hui Hui. Hit me in the comments if you've eaten at the Hui Hui yet. Wait a second, the last thing I asked you to comment on is, have you ever been stuck driving to work in the dark and driving home in the dark? We go straight from that to, have you eaten at the Hui Hui? So we could have a very diverse amount of comments. Anyone coming in reading it would be like, what are these people talking about? It's all good though. And of course, you guys know the routine. You're the most aloha-infused audience on planet Earth. I love you for that, you know it. And I appreciate all your comments. I try to respond to all of them if I can. If can, can. If no can, no can. That's a little pigeon for if I can do it, I will. But if I can't, man, hey, chill, brother. All right, kind of stuck behind some peds here. But we'll be down here soon enough. But as always in the comment section, because when I'm watching YouTube videos, I don't know about you, but I'm always reading comments. That's why I just love to read comments. I watch the video and I read the comments, because sometimes you get more juice, if you will, out of the comments than the goofy video. Because somebody says something or comments on something and you're like, that's what I wanted to know. So if there's something that you want to share with your fellow Aloha-infused audience members about this area, about staying at the Sheraton, or have you ever seen waves like this at that part of Kaanapali Ali'i? I mean, not the Ali'i, but in front of the Sheraton. Unusual. There's a surfer right there. All right, we're going to get down to the Whaler, because usually the Whaler is where it's really bombing. But let's just say, for example, you have something that you want to share about this area. If you stayed in a certain room, or if there's a certain hotel or a restaurant or an experience that you had that's superior or inferior, you can help your fellow human by sharing that with them. But this is going to be your classic Kaanapali Beach Walk Live, showing you the aftermath of the storm, which I don't think is anything like the storm that was here just a few weeks ago. Those waves were insanity, the ones that took out the entire Kaanapali sidewalk in front of the Li'i. All right, guys, speaking of the hui hui,
Because it would have been one of those.
there it is, little Christmas tree action. Usually they got some surfing going on. Today looks like some paddling on the TV. Okalea stuffs. I can smell the macadamia encrusted mahi. And it smells good. Oh, brah. I stay hungry. Anyway, that is the Hui Hui Grill. Very nicely done. Just built during the COVID farce. I mean, during COVID. I don't want to get deplatformed, man. You gotta watch yourself these days. I'm telling you. They will strike you down with fury and anger. Okay. That would not be cool, would it? So here we are in front of the Whaler. There it is. Love the Whaler. I've made videos on most of these, by the way. If you ever are curious, you can just put in like Whaler condo for sale on YouTube and you'll see me pumping out the jams on the old Whaler action back in the day. I think I made that video 6 years ago. Thank you. Same with the Ali'i. Got a nice video on that one. You know, the waves don't seem to be as big here. Of course, we could be in between storm surge sets at the moment. But just enjoy yourself, guys. A little vicarious YouTube. Pretend like you're just cruising down the avenue here, Black Rock. From Black Rock down to the Whaler. You're gonna go slip into one of the restaurants. What's your favorite restaurant at the Whaler? Whaler's Village. This is where my son Dylan was working all day long. They have him down here on duty at the Whaler pool. He's selling Maui gems. So if you guys are in the market for some shades, talk to my boy Dylan. He's learning all of his retail sales skills, which I'm sure will come in handy someday for his budding real estate career. So a great place to buy some Maui gems. Support your local hard-working youth. There's not enough of them out there anymore. Dylan's had a job since he was about a sophomore in high school. Office Max, Pizza Hut. Oh, I could name all the places he's worked at. I'm a big believer in kids having jobs, getting out there, learning what it means to work for a living, getting experience, working up the ladder, paying their dues. You gotta have a lot of crappy jobs in this life so you can appreciate the good one when you get it, right? Motivate you, inspire you to get that education, to work hard, do good, be the hardest working man on the job site. You'll never go wrong. But you gotta learn those lessons by taking crappy, menial jobs when you're young. So that's the path I try to put my kids on. So far it's been working out pretty good, but I've also got them on an entrepreneurial path. I'm teaching them all about side gigging. They side gig as photographers, videographers, 3D matter porters, you know, teaching them how to make some money without having to rely on the man. Because as we know, the man ain't that reliable. Last time I checked. That's why he's called the man. All right, here we go, guys. I digress down the rabbit trail of who knows what. But here we go, Hula Grill. Give me your aloha. Can you feel the Christmas vibe in the air? I can. There's a beautiful Christmas tree with the surfboards. Guarantee someone is posing for a picture as we speak. Oh, yes, sir. And it is super packed at the moment. Of course, you have to realize everybody was hibernating just a few moments ago. You can see the rain puddles. The ground is still wet. The air just cleared. If you're just tuning in, this is the Maui Storm update video. It's been blowing through the islands all day today. I think we're in the clear now. But this is the equivalent of a white Christmas. It would be a wet Christmas. I'm dreaming of a wet Christmas. All right, I'll keep my day job, don't you worry. But here we are, of course, the Monkey Pod. Maybe this is your favorite place to eat. Is it? Hit me in the comments. We should have a survey here. What's the best? Is it Hula Grill? Is it Monkey Pod? Is it Hui Hui? Or is it my favorite, Leilani's? Or down the street we have the, oh, what's it called? I already forgot. Hey, look. Should I go get my Rolex replacement right now? Oh, boy. Trying not to think about it, trust me. In case you guys missed my live the other day, or yesterday, or day before yesterday, I had my beautiful Tacoma truck broken into, and I just happened to have the Rolex my dad gave me in the cup holder. I took it off for surfing. I always take it inside, but this night those thieves got lucky, and I happened to have it in my truck, and they snagged on it. So GMT Master 2, keep an eye out for it on Maui or any pawn shops or Facebook Marketplace. I got de-Facebooked. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't like me, so he kicked me off the platform. Not very nice of him, is it? I think I said something positive about somebody I wasn't supposed to say something positive about, but that's okay. Nothing like good old American censorship. Forget the Bill of Rights. Freedom of speech? Hell no. But anyway, I can't check Facebook Marketplace because I got kicked off. So you guys can keep an eye out for me. Would you do that? If you see a drone for sale, a Hasselblad DJI in a gray bag, and a GMT Master 2 Rolex. But the good news is the perpetrators use my credit cards in Kahului, and we have them all on video at these different stores. Now if I can just get Maui County Police Department to actually follow up, right? You know that's going to happen really anytime soon, right? Be like 2025. Hey, bro, we're looking for one video from 2022, bro. You got one video? I don't know. Some bugger came in and I don't know. How's the surf today? Yeah, they're going to be in a big hurry, aren't they?
Can I get in the vlog?
Absolutely,
Are
bro.
you vlogging right now?
Absolutely, man.
So is this a YouTube video?
YouTube Live, bro.
Where are you from?
I'm from here. How about you?
Oh, we're from Alaska.
No way. What part?
Yeah, we're Kenai Savannah.
Kenai.
The peninsula area.
Nice, bro. I used to go every year and catch kings.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
nice. So what's your channel? What do we got?
The Hawaii Real Estate Org. Or you can just look at Eric West. I'm easy to remember because the west side's the best side, right?
West Side's the best side.
And that's my last name, West. So Eric West.
Okay.
And you'll be live.
Hey, we gotta look that up then.
All right, so you guys you get what?
How many viewers you got?
Oh, I got like 27K subs.
Really? No shit.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have about 1,000 people. We'll see you by tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Dang straight, I like that.
Anything you want to tell the people about Maui or AK?
Two best places on earth.
No
man.
doubt,
Yeah,
no
pretty
doubt,
much
man.
Hawaii and Alaska.
It's the ultimate combo, right?
It is the ultimate. Get rid of the cold, come to the warm.
That's right. You guys fishermen, or what do you do?
Oh yeah. Exactly what we do.
For real?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nice, man. Are you on the ocean or are you on the rivers?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Wow. Are they going to open up the fishing again, or are they going to keep it shut down?
It depends. It depends.
I heard you can't catch kings anymore on the Kenai. Is that true?
Yeah, they made catch from the east, and I don't know. It opened for what, 10 days this year?
10 days. Wow. And I heard even the dip netting, they make it really hard for locals to dip net because you can only dip net when like there's no water in the river or something.
Yeah, dip netting. Pretty much. Dip netting's kind of always open.
Is it? Yeah,
Hooking brings a lot of money to our town.
yeah. And you guys are what, in Homer?
Kenai.
Kenai, okay. You guys ever been to the sourdough bed and breakfast up in Cooper's Landing?
Oh, we passed it.
You passed it, huh?
I don't know if we have, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right by where we live, though.
Yeah. I used to stay there all the time, man. It's a great spot. Yeah. There's an old Baptist preacher that ran it. He's a cool dude.
Oh, okay, that's sweet.
Yeah. Right on, boys. Well, nice to meet you. Much aloha. Some shakas for the people back on the mainland.
Thank you, yes, sir. Take it easy, man.
All right, boys. Take care. Aloha. All right. Just random one-wheel conversations from some AK boys. Look at the storm surge, huh? That's nutty, huh? Looks like the East Coast kind of. This is the kind of surf they have in New York. from what I've heard anyway. All right, we got some water we're going through here. Nice and slow. All right, we're good. Over here on the left, we just passed the Westin. They did a bunch of nice remodel during COVID.
That is sick.
Aloha, thank you. Yeah, GT. Yes, sir. And over here we have Kaanapali. Elite. Did I say it already? Yeah, we got the Elite right here. Hobra, check 'em. This is open again. Look at this. A live update. You guys are going to figure me out pretty quick. The only time I come down here is when I do a live. I'm proving to you that I work all the time. Look at this. This is nuts. Oh man, I need to make a whole video just about this. All right guys, you got to share this video. Do me a favor. Show the people that we now have official sidewalk back in front of the Kaanapali Elite, but it only looks like halfway. It looks like it dies after the midpoint here, and then we're back on the sand, which means it's all over for me because I know it can't go in the sand. It's got to be like really packed down sand. Look at this beautiful silhouetted shot of Molokai. It's pretty cool, huh? Not a cloud on top of it. That is crazy. Isn't that gorgeous? Alright, should we just cruise down to the water just for a sec? It's not going to be very calming. It's going to be a little rough and tumble, but that's all right. I always like to get a little bit close to the water for you guys so you can maybe smell the salt air. You can feel the sensations of that Pacific Ocean, because I know right now you're going to hit me in the comments with your outdoor air temperature, your location, and I'm going to know just how much you need this right now. So this proves that it's not perfect on Maui all the time. I've now proven this, I do believe. We do have days where it's not perfect. Don't get me wrong, it's very close to perfect, like very, very close. But it's not perfect every day. I tell people all the time when I think about moving here, what the weather's like. I say it's like a Swiss watch. It's the same every day, over and over. It's like Groundhog Day repeating itself over and over. And then every once in a while, we get this random weather system. And what's cool about it is it's like a little spice of life. Makes you want to maybe put on a Netflix movie. A little Jack Frost nipping at your nose, kind of micro sensation. Puts you in a little bit of a festive, cozy mode, but just enough, not too much. Like you guys on the mainland, you go a little overboard with the whole cold and cozy thing. I'm just saying. Call me crazy. You just need a touch of it. You don't got to go overboard with like 3 or 4 months of snow and ice and rain and, you know, sub-zero and pipes are freezing and, you know, it's just too much. We just want the occasional coziness. Occasional, mild cozy factor. It's like having a cozy on your beer, right? It kind of keeps it cool, but not really. It's just a cozy. It's not a deep freeze, right? It's just a damn cozy. Someday you guys will try to figure out how my brain works. I have no idea. It's called, I've been on this island for too long. There is no such thing as too long. This is kind of relaxing though, right? This is kind of cool. I'm digging this. I just know one thing for sure. If I was sitting in my house in Colorado right now, and I was watching this, I'd be getting pissed. Like, oh hell no, I'm out of here. Next airplane ticket. I just know myself too well. Alright guys, well it's been spectacularly fun, enjoyable. Thanks for allowing me to talk to myself for the last half hour. I'd love to read your comments, but I'm legally blind between 0 and 5 feet. But I promise I'll go back and read all the comments. Nice shot down the coast. And thanks again for all your support. A lot of you guys have emailed me and texted me about the whole getting stolen, stuff stolen from you vibe, and it does totally suck. But I do believe everything happens for a reason. Don't know what it is. I really don't at this stage, but I know someday I will know it happened for a reason. If you know what that reason is, please let me know in the comments. That'll give me some solace, because right now I have no idea. All right, there's the one wheel. Hey, buddy. Yes, sir. He's like, come on, Pops, let's go play. I'm like, okay. It's too funny. All right, guys. Well, it's been awesome. Man, look at that. It's been fun. It's been real. It's very salty, misty, fishy. It smells good right now. And it's looking even better, isn't it? Wow. Are we getting some glow all of a sudden? Are we getting some Karen Hall just popping off right behind us? I think so. Wow. Maybe I need to go live longer. I don't know. Do we want to walk away from this right now? I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe it just looks better there because the exposure's on my face, giving it the glow here. All right, guys. Well, thanks again. Much aloha to you and your ohana. Happy holidays, as the politically correct say. I prefer Merry Christmas. That's what it is. Happy New Year. And much aloha to you and your ohana. Napili. Napili. Hey, man, let's go to Napili. It just came out of nowhere. I think it was Mahalo Nui Loa. And thank you for being the coolest audience, for letting me do this YouTube thing. And I run into a lot of you guys here, and I will tell you, you are the nicest people on planet Earth. I mean that from all my heart. You really, truly are amazing, cool people, and I'm so thankful. And thanks for letting me do this every once in a while, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commenting, thanks for sharing, thanks for subscribing. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, I mean, it's just a little touch of the button, just a ding. And then YouTube goes, all right, maybe we'll keep this guy around. They kicked him off of Facebook, though. We need to look into this guy. Maybe he's dangerous. Yes, these sunsets in Maui, they're dangerous. They're politically incorrect. They're unsafe. Someday, we will be like Twitter, and we can say what we want again. In America, can you believe it? Such BS. But anyway, guys, much aloha. Till next time. Maui Dan, love you, brother. Till next time. Eric West, out. Where's the button? Ah! I know it's there.